Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, so today I am cooking some pastelillos. This is different because I usually don't ever, you guys don't see me doing the intro. So I'm making these pastelillos. They're, I believe it's Puerto Rican empanadas, okay? So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications next time I post a video. And leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. Alright, we're going to get started. Okay, so you guys know the first thing that I always do is I'm cutting up my veggies. So we're going to need one russet potato. Well, I use russet, baby. I always think about that Plies song, Busted Baby, but when I think about russet potatoes, and then we're going to use a whole onion. Okay, so we're going to flip on over there and get started, okay? Now, I may put a whole bunch of music in this because Gavin is doing homework, so as to not interrupt. So you're cubing your potatoes, okay, and you're gonna put them in. I'm putting them in some water over here, pot of water, and we're gonna boil those, you know, like you would normally do for some potatoes. We're gonna boil those, and those are gonna go inside the empanadas. Now, I have a friend who makes these all the time, and he says that he doesn't put the potatoes in there, but I got this recipe off of Facebook a couple of years ago, and they put the potatoes in there. So the very first time I made it, I put potatoes in there, and I actually like the potatoes in there. So alright, I got my potatoes on, and I'm going to heat up my oil so that it's ready by the time I'm ready to start dropping empanadas in there. And I always keep this because I put that. Alright, so now I am going to cook. Now I'm going to cook the meat. Alright, now I'm going to cook the meat. I'm going to use ground turkey. Sorry, this is like super bright. I'm going to use ground turkey. because ground turkey is typically what I always use. neither one of you. I thought I turned this on. Sorry, that's super bright. I like to add my veggies early on because I like them to get really soft. Alright, we're gonna add some seasoning. So we're gonna add like a couple pack. Well, one, I'm gonna add some adobo seasoning. Anytime I'm cooking like Mexican, Hispanic inspired dishes, I always use adobo. So that's even when I'm making tacos. And that's, I put that on there in addition to my taco seasoning. I'll put some salt, a little bit of salt, not a whole lot. I don't want it to be too salty. And then I'm gonna add like a couple packets of Sazon. I'm gonna add like 4. At first, but my friend who makes these says that you gotta use extra Sazon with with ground turkey, because ground turkey you gotta flavor it up a whole lot. I think I'm gonna add about like 2 more packets of Sazon in there. Okay. And this is the one I'm using. There's like different kinds, but this is the one I'm using. Okay. I don't know if they necessarily got I can't remember if they got the different kinds in the grocery store, but when you go to the Mexican market, they definitely got so many different kinds. And they actually didn't even have any more of that one. So I knew I had some at home, and I knew it was mostly a full box. So you're gonna cook this up, cook him up. Alright, so we've cooked up our meat here. We're going to check on our potatoes. You obviously just want them to be, kind of soft. And they cook a lot faster because they cube like this. Alright, so I think our potatoes are ready. So we're going to drain the water off our potatoes, and we're going to add it to our mixture here. Oh, and also onions was not a part of the original recipe, but I just wanted to have some sort of vegetable in there, so that's why I add onions in there. You can or cannot if you choose to. I know that sometimes, you know, you don't want to tweak the, you know, the how it's intended to be, but I like vegetables and stuff, so I want to add some. Add those potatoes, get them with the flavor. Okay, so now that our meat is probably pretty much done, all right, so the next thing we're going to do is add we're going to add some sofrito. So you want red and green, oh, sorry. All right, so you want red sofrito and green. So this is the green that I use. Now, don't be confused. This, I got this before and I didn't even use it because this is not the right one that I wanted. I actually needed to get this, and this sofrito comes in, it's at the, well, in my Mexican store, it's in the freezer section, okay? So I'm gonna add this whole jar.
We live in Columbus, just so you know.
I'm gonna add this whole jar of red.
Hey, I want the whole jar.
Gavin, do your work so you can get done. You almost done. And they actually have, well, at the one that I the store that I typically go to, they have a bigger thing of this, but they didn't have a big one at this one. Then I'm gonna add the green. Y'all, this stuff smells so good and just is super good. So I would usually get the bigger tub, but since they didn't have a bigger tub, I just got these two. And don't worry, you're probably not going to put like all the juice in here or whatever, but you're going to let this cook and thicken up a little bit, okay? Warm up, thicken up and stuff like that. So you're going to let it cook some. But you want it to like just cook in all these flavors. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to, our oil has been heating up. We're going to I'm going to show you about putting the empanadas in putting this meat in empanadas, okay? Okay, so these are that I am going, it's not focused. Okay, that I'm going to use. These are like the orange ones, but my Kroger has like the, I guess the tan ones you want to call it. So, it's really a matter of personal preference, but I think that these are like, you know, these are the ones you use if you want it to be, you know, real authentic. You feel me? All right, so now we're gonna fill our empanada shells. Okay, so you want to get you a fork. Like I said, we got the empanada shells. I'm also going to put some cheese. I got some sharp cheddar cheese. Okay, so basically you don't want to put a whole lot. Sometimes this ends up making a lot, and I actually don't know why I got so much, because you can't really fit a whole lot in here. but maybe I'll just freeze it. Put your little cheese on there, okay? And then you fold it over like such. First you can press it down with your hands, and then you take your fork and you make little imprints, okay? And imprints just help it, you know, one, that's the design, and two, it helps it stay closed while it's cooking. Bam! And this is how, and bam, that's how it's gonna look, okay? So I like to I'm just gonna get a couple of them made that way. And I'm actually gonna try and put one of these in the air fryer and see how that does. Also will help me cook them faster, really. So you can't really stuff them a whole lot or whatever, but yeah. And that's it. That's how it is. United States Constitution. Pretty good. Alright, so this is what you want it to look like, and this one is pretty much done. It's on, like, you know, you want it to be like crisp up and everything. Let me see if so this one is pretty much done, okay? So we're gonna take this one off. You know, I'm all about frying stuff and putting it on the cooling rack. So got my cooling rack out. Okay. Don't worry, sometimes the filling does kind of try to seep out. But that's why you want to, when you do it, you want to make sure you seal them up real good, okay? So that the filling doesn't come out. But you see, when you see these little bubbles and stuff on there, it's pretty much, you know, it's gonna be nice and crispy, okay? And then you get some more going up in here. These is what they're looking like. They're pretty much, these are the ones I have finished so far. This is the one that I put in the air fryer. I don't really know if I like this one. I like what frying does to it or what have you. I mean, it's not bad, obviously, but I don't know. I like what the fryer does. So I'm gonna finish cooking these up and then I'll be back. All right, y'all. So this is the finished product here. I got a little pico that I'm gonna eat with. I'm gonna eat it with some guacamole and that pico. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.